who are themselves haunted by their own past, their own unique legacy.
A legacy that is both a blessing and a curse.
And speaking of curses, I think it's time we talk about the genetic gifts and, well, let's be honest, the genetic nightmares of the Blood Angels.
Ah, yes. The flaw, the red thirst, and the black rage. The trifecta of genetic doom.
This is where things get really interesting and a bit terrifying, but we'll save that for after the break.
The Blood Angel's genetic legacy. It's a fascinating and terrifying topic.
Yeah, we left off talking about some pretty heavy stuff. The flaw, the red thirst, and the black rage. A trifecta of, well, genetic nightmares.
That's one way to put it. But before we get into those specifics, let's talk about what happens to those who succumb to the black rage. It's not a pretty picture.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Do they just, I don't know, lock them up somewhere?
Not exactly. They have a, shall we say, unique solution for that. The Death Company.
Death Company sounds ominous.
It is. It's essentially a brotherhood comprised of those who have been fully consumed by the rage, those who can no longer control their urges.
So instead of trying to cure them or restrain them, they just send them off to die.
In a way, yes. They're adorned in black armor, marked with red, symbolic of Sanguinius's wounds, and then sent into the most dangerous battles.
So it's a glorious death in battle then. A warrior's dream, maybe. But still kind of sad.
It's a way for them to find purpose, a final act of service to the Emperor amidst the chaos of their madness.
I guess that makes sense, in a grim sort of way. But you know what? It's important to distinguish between the red thirst and the black rage. Those are two different things, right?
Absolutely. While both are terrifying, they have different triggers and manifest in distinct ways.
So remind me, the red thirst is like that primal bloodlust, right? It can be triggered by things like the heat of battle or just the sight of blood.
Exactly. It's visceral, almost animalistic.
But the black rage is different.
Yes, the black rage is more of a psychic phenomenon, a deeply rooted trauma that can be triggered by stress, memories, even seemingly random events. It's like a psychological time bomb waiting to go off.
And once it goes off, there's no turning back. Is that right?
It's extremely rare for a blood angel to recover from the black rage.
Except there was that one blood angel, right? Didn't he actually overcome it? Mephiston.
Mephiston, the Lord of Death. Yes, he's a unique case. The only known blood angel to master the black rage, to turn its power into a weapon against the Imperium's enemies.
So he like harnessed it, controlled it.
In a way, yes. But how he achieved this is shrouded in mystery. He remains an anomaly, a solitary figure who accomplished what no other blood angel has.
It's kind of hopeful, right? Like, if he could overcome the black rage, maybe there's a chance for others.
Perhaps. But for now, Mephiston is an exception, not the rule.
Okay, well, let's circle back to the red thirst for a second. The sources mention a potential link to that demon, Kabanda. Can you explain that?
Ah, yes, Kabanda, a demon prince of Khorne, the chaos god of blood. Sanguinius fought him during the Horus Heresy.
Khorne, that's the one who's all about violence and bloodshed, right?
Precisely. And some believe that this fight, this clash with Kabanda,